Hello Magic fans, and welcome to a sort of review video. So this is again a Commander Party for Wilds of Eldraine. So this is sort of the back of the board, and this is the actual board for the Commander Party. So this is like a storybook. It says the Realm of Story, and then to set it up, you have 10 cards here, and then you're supposed to shuffle it up, and then place the cards in the storybook on top of the end. And so similar to, like, I would say Plane Chase, except you don't roll a die. So if a commander has been cast this game, you may flip over the next story card as a sorcery. So you can only flip these cards once, the very first time if a commander has been cast. So after that, for every subsequent turn, the next player can actually flip one of these pages or cards for free. And if they don't like what they get, they can pay an additional 1 for subsequent flips. So the first one, the second card they flip is going to cost 1 colorless. The third will be 2 colorless, and so on and so forth. And then, of course, whichever is the last revealed card, so whichever card is open, it will apply to all the players, okay? And then when you play it, it's going to be a pod of 4, of course, maybe more, depending on your local game store. And then the promotional card for this Commander Party is Sir Conrad the Grim in the retro frame. If you play at a non-premium WPN store, you will get this non-foil version. If you do have the chance to play at a premium WPN store, then you'll get a foil retro frame Sir Conrad the Grim. So looking at the cards, so let's flip these over. So we have the Frost Queen, and this causes attacking creatures to get +1/+0 for each tapped creature defending player controls. We have Enchanting Slumber. So whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, they create 2 tap 1/1 blue and black fairy rogue creature tokens with flying. We have the Dark Piper. So whenever a player attacks, they create 2 tap and attacking 1/1 black rat creature tokens with this creature can't block. We have Ruby and the Wolf. So whenever a creature with power 4 or greater attacks, its controller may discard a card. If they do, they draw 2 cards. We have Armont and the Beast. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield, its controller may pay 1 colorless. If they do, they draw 2 cards, and their opponents each draw a card. Pale as Snow. Whenever a player casts a spell, they may sacrifice any number of enchantments, artifacts, and/or tokens, and when they do, they gain control of target non-legendary creature with power less than the number of permanents sacrificed this way. The Magician's Misstep. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, they create an XX blue and red elemental creature token, where X is the mana value of that spell. Greta, Witch Hunter. So 1 colorless, sacrifice a non-food creature, create a food token. And any player may activate this ability. As long as you're here, foods are 4/4 golem artifact creature tokens with trample and haste in addition to their other types. Brawl at the Grand Ball. Whenever a player casts their first or second spell on each of their turns, they create a tapped treasure token. And lastly, the Kingdom of Storms. Whenever a player casts a spell with mana value 5 or greater, they draw a card. Then they may put a land card from their hand onto the battlefield. So there you have it. I hope you get a chance to play this at your local game store and have fun doing so with your friends or your playgroup. Thanks for watching.